I'm gonna show you the entire process of mixing a song from start to finish. You're gonna see from beginning to end everything I did to transform this rough mix that started out sounding like this
I just want somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish.
into the final mix that now sounds like this.
I just want somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this?
So if you're a music maker looking for some actionable techniques to immediately start leveling up your mixes, then this video is for you. Well, if you're new to the channel, thanks so much for stopping by. My name's Christian Hale. I'm a producer-songwriter right here in Nashville, Tennessee, and I created this channel to help you do two things: make better music and make more money from your music. As we get into this video, I do have a couple of free gifts I want to give you. One of them is my vocal mixing cheat sheet, and the other is my mix bus cheat sheet. You can grab both of those by clicking on the link down in the description below or heading over to my website, christianhale.co/free resources. Both of those videos will take the information from this video and go even deeper, so definitely go grab those. But without any further ado, let's get into it and start mixing this song from start to finish. Alrighty, friends, we are in the mix here. We got this song called What's the Point? Let's give it a listen for the first time. I've spent no time on this. I haven't listened to it at all. Let's figure out together what the heck we're going to be working on and taking a look at what the session we've been sent looks like.
What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just want somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point? You say you'll change, but it's
let's just, for the interest of time, skip ahead.
I just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I could be myself, but not
Another
somebody
chorus
who could be
thing.
so
Let's just see what we have later on in the song, too.
What's the point in all of this?
Hold tag.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just want somebody I could be myself with, not somebody.
Cool, and then it seems like a classic last chorus. Yeah, so first off, let's talk about what we're looking at right now. So I did not write this song. I did not produce this song. I didn't have anything to do with this song except for getting it right now to mix. And as far as the session we're actually looking at, this is not at all in my template, in my system, in my anything right now. The producer who produced this song just froze his Pro Tools session. So if you just scan the session here, you can see some of that. Bunch of frozen stuff. This is his routing, his color coding, his plugins, everything. I am taking the session as he had it, exactly where he left off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and here in a minute, as you'll see, put it into my system with my color coding, my session starting point, all that fun stuff. You'll see it'll all make sense. Let's talk about what my first impressions were of this that I'm gonna just throughout the rest of this video refer to as the rough mix. So I feel like it's a cool song. Like the parts are there. Like I think the rough mix sounds, I would say, good from the standpoint of like, I would say the rough mix gets the idea of the song across. Like I get the vibe of the production. I get what the song's trying to do. My big impression with this chorus, and like, let's like listen to this like a little more just to make sure I'm hearing accurately what I'm about to tell you.
I just want somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits.
Yeah, Yeah, right now I feel like the drums are like really, really loud. I feel like they don't quite have the depth I want them to have. So we're gonna hopefully be working on like they're punchy and attacky, but they don't quite have like the depth and three-dimensional thing that I hope they ultimately have as we work through this mix. But I feel like right now it's like drums are really up front, vocals are up front, but like again, not necessarily in like the harmonic ways that I hope they are. Um, I think some of just my starting point vocal chain is gonna help us get most of the way there on that. But I feel like all the music, just like guitar, synths, keys, whatever, are just kind of like not that present in the mix. And so therefore the mix doesn't have like a lot of depth or width or interest. And I think a lot of that is gonna come from all the musical elements, basses, synths, guitars, keys, like saturating, compressing, panning, like putting some of that stuff in its place and working that stuff forward and more present in the mix. So again, like we want the drums to slam, we want the vocals to be nice and up front, but all that music, like again, if you just listen to some of that in the chorus, like it just kind of feels like push the back of the mix.
I just want somebody I could be myself, but
Let's find it.
You could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get over?
Yeah, like all of that. Like just feels a little underwater for lack of a better term. Like I think just finding a way to get all of that junk to come shoom, like more forward through the speakers in a harmonically interesting way, I think is going to do this mix some wonders. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is pull in a little bit of my template, my starting point. I promise I won't do anything else except for pull that in, but just wanted to show you exactly what we're starting with. And I'll do a balance of this rough mix to always refer back to. It'll be in the templated session. So I'm going to pull in some of those template elements, then go ahead and get started with the mix. All right, friends, we got everything kind of in my template in my system here, but no true routing is going on yet. So the mix sounds exactly how you just heard it when I played it back from the producer session that came in. But let me give you a quick scan as to what's what. So as we get into the mix here in a minute, you know what the heck we're looking at. So all of these tracks right up here in this blue are my drum tracks. I'm going to go ahead and color code all of the actual audio tracks the same. I'm going to color code these blue because that's going to kind of drive me crazy if not. But that's drums. This is now sweeps, impacts, crashes, all that stuff right here. We got our bass tracks here, acoustic tracks here. If we scroll on down the session, all of these red tracks are electric guitar tracks, followed by, this is the original producer's master bus. I pulled in a master bus starting point that I'm probably going to roll with. I've mixed a couple songs over the last few months for this specific artist and producer, so I just pulled in a master bus that I used on one of the songs I mixed for them a couple months ago. So that's sitting there, but again, nothing's being routed through it yet. Then I pulled all the vocals down here. I kept them on their original tracks that you just heard in the rough mix, but kind of down below here in the session, you have my kind of standard vocal chain, vocal template starting point. So these will be the lead vocals, feeding this lead vocal aux, all the effects returns right here, and some BGV tracks. We'll do some dragging and dropping and tweaking the vocal chain as we need to once we get in the mix. But again, just to show you that I haven't done anything else, here's kind of what it's sounding like, just reorganized.
Turn from good into tragic.
Same rough mix. We're kind of hitting here on the meter. There's like a true match. Yeah, and clearly that rough mix is just using straight up 100% God particle. So, here's my objective. So you're going to be seeing this as nice one package, clean little video, right? I am going to be doing this mix kind of in my last hour or so of the day right here. And then I'm going to be picking it up in probably the first little chunk of my day tomorrow. So I'm dividing this mix up over 2 days. So my focus from now until the end of my workday is to just make big picture moves. I call it 0 to 60. And I want to get this mix from 0 to 60 miles an hour, move that football far down the field, hit that golf ball down the middle of the fairway, all the sports analogies, right? But just make some big picture broad stroke moves to when I pick it up tomorrow, when I push play, I'm hopefully sitting in the position where it's like, okay, I have a decent sounding mix, and then it's just detail moves, small subtle moves. I really don't want to expend a bunch of my creative energy like just trying to like, do surgery if I don't have to. Like, I want to go broad stroke, get this thing heading in the right direction as quick as I possibly can. So really over this next hour or so, that's what I'm trying to do right here. So in the spirit of that, what I'm going to do, and as I get into the mix, I may not talk near as much as I am now. I'm kind of just going to work on this mix as if this camera wasn't even on. And obviously I'll check in and talk to you a little bit here. I'll be sipping on my iced coffee, not bourbon. This is a family friendly show, and it's only 2 p.m. when I'm filming this. So I can't be midday drinking bourbon, just iced coffee and my water. But I'm going to be doing all that as if you're not even here. And I'll talk and check in with you a little bit, kind of explain what I'm hearing, what I'm trying to work on. But I'm just going to work. I'm going to mix this song like you weren't here, try to get this thing to sound as good as I possibly can. And again, I'm starting with what the producer gave me, sent me, and I'm just going to react to the music and do whatever I need to do to get that thing to sound what I think it can sound like in my head. So in the spirit of that, I'm going to start running things through my master bus that I pulled in from the other song and see what the heck happens, see if it sounds better or not. So let's do that. And then again, we have the producer's rough mix bounce here, bypassing everything. So we'll be checking back in on this guy a lot.
Go home yet. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Yeah, so I do like what some of that's doing. Things do get a little bright and sibilant, especially in the vocals. Like, I think those vocal reverbs sound dirt cheap right now as they are, and the sibilance is really out of control. We're hopefully going to tame some of that baked into my vocal chain. So if I give, and we're going to tame some of that just throughout the mix in general, but if I give some of that a mute, just the vocals here. Hats are really bright. We'll tame some of that too. And you're seeing some of the plugins I'm using. Click on those videos down in the description below and go grab those resources over on my website, the Mixbus cheat sheet and the vocal mixing cheat sheet, to really go deep on some of this, but you're just more seeing it in action right here. I'll try my Ruby. Yeah, so I feel like the Mixbus, like, if I didn't do any mixing, which obviously we're going to do some mixing over the next however long it takes, like, the mix bus is making things brighter and more exciting. I feel like it's actually now just exposing problems that are in the mix on the track and instrument level that we need to tame. So, like, my temptation might be, oh man, that's adding hype, which you generally kind of like in a mix bus. It is adding hype, but then it's really just kind of bringing to life more some of the problems that were already present. That Bax EQ is a little bright sometimes. I'm going to try this Ruby, which I frankly use more often than the Bax, and see if that does a good thing. It's a little warmer. Smiley face deal. Nice dad. I don't know. They're both like kind of doing a different version of the same thing. The Bax is a little cleaner, a little quicker. The Ruby has a little more depth, but I might want some of the punch. Modified Servant preset, all you need. Pull that limiter down a click. The modern sounds good, I think. Alright, so these hi-hats are now absolutely killing me. Oh, that is so bright. So, like, again, like, just some of the things that are being brought to our attention by hyping up that mix bus, or just the brightness on that junk. I'm gonna avid lo-fi that mug. Already better. This plugin is great to just kill that obnoxious high end. Like, listen when you take that off and add it. Already better. All right, and in the spirit of big picture moves, let me solo up these kicks and snares. And I pulled in a couple kick and snare samples. Might mess with some of that a little bit, and just, again, in the spirit of like big picture quick moves, like getting things to slam a little harder. Yeah, so let's see. So I have these, I called it Beckish kick and Beckish snare. It's Beck inspired kick and snare. If you couldn't figure that out, I'm sure you could. Nice flam there, dude. Yeah, I think adding this kick is going to be nice. I have another one too. My unreserved kick coming soon in collaboration with my good friend and beast mixer, Doug Weir. A lot of you guys have asked about the unreserved kicks and snares in the comments. These things are... they're coming soon for sale. If you want the unreserved kicks and snares out now, drop that down in the comments below. And to be the first to know about it, go grab those free resources over on my website. That puts you on my mailing list. I don't send you guys any spam on my mailing list. I don't want spam, so I don't send spam. I only send valuable things occasionally. And you'll be the first to know on my mailing list when these unreserved kicks and snares are available. I mean, listen to this, though. It's like the only aggressive one-shot you need. I mean, that snare is just money right there. I think we might be layering this, but let's start with the Beckish for now. So you got a little boom, ka-boom. I know I could do trigger, but since this is just all a program thing, I'm going to do a little drag and drop. Yeah, look at that. There's the program. And let's add that Beckish snare. I don't like to spend like tons and tons of time in solo if I can avoid it, but like kind of need to get my bearing as to like what the heck's happening like with some of these drums and stuff. So yeah, there's no rules. Nice, I like that. Let's line that guy right up. Yeah, that like slightly ahead of the beat. Yeah, these are nice. So we're gonna go Beck, kick, Beck, snare. Yeah, adding these on another song I mixed like last month for these guys was really helpful. Let's get rid of the Beck kicks and snares just to show you. Then let's add them in, or start by just like putting the snares where they go, you know. Paste, 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 paste. Yeah, why do them all when you can do them one at a time? Check phase. Got better before. See what a little that unreserved in the soup does. See if it does this good. Might be a little too much, dare I say. I don't know. Faintly in there may not hurt anyone. Check it in context in a minute. Muting everything we just added. Yeah, the unreserved might actually be a little too much right now. On a real drum kit, though, that unreserved kick and snare, like, again, these samples are coming soon. In the name of giving you a preview, like, here's what these babies can do. Just the unreserved kick and snare. I mean, yeah, excessive goodness, but maybe a little too excessive for this. I think the Beck is... this loop. 150 BPM loop. Making sure my audio is still recording over there, which we are. Like, not in love with these drums yet, but we'll get in love with them. Might ask, like, well, do you always start with drums? Do you always start with... I kind of just start. You know? I'm just kind of starting with something. Okay, Flamin' Central. Since I changed the tempo, let's lock this guy in. I'm a little more in the weeds than I normally am at this point in the mix. It's a little flammy. Back to the rub. Like, we already have more energy. We're not. not nearly where I want to be yet. Like, I may replace those or at least darken them. Maybe replacing those, we'll see. Big picture, though. Not to get too kick drum obsessed, but I'm gonna go pull in this In My Mind sample. It's another Doug sample because I'm just trying to mix like my buddy Doug. Doug's a beast. Doug's like a legit mixer. All he does is mix every day. I write and produce and all that junk and then just mix sometimes. Doug's like mixer. See what these sound like. Flammy, phasey mess right now. Oh no, is that even adding anything? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I think it's adding something. I don't know. Is it real mixing if you're over here like sculpting the drums and not just replacing them? Probably. Does anyone care in the end? No. I might like that. Yeah, I think I like what the Beck and the In My Mind are doing, I think. Till I do an AirPod check and hate it. That's still way too bright. We'll deal with it later, though. Okay, cool. And again, to check back to our rough. I know we don't have vocals in right now, but so literally all we've done so far is drank iced coffee that looks like bourbon. Added some different juju to the master bus here and replaced 3 kick and snare samples, or not even replaced, just added to them. And like, listen, just from an excitement and mix standpoint, like we're already sitting in what I think is a fairly better place. Like, this is what I mean when I say like big picture, moving the football down the field as I hold this cup. Rough. Like, a lot left to address. But like heading in a direction I think is good. Yeah, all that music stuff I talked about a few minutes ago before we got started of like needing all those guitars and instruments and all that to go through the mix. Like, oh yeah, got to deal with that still. And got to get vocals like kind of doing their thing a little bit too. I'm trying to think, what do I want to work on? Maybe that sloshy hat while I'm thinking about it. Gonna see if I want to. I think I'm not gonna replace that. I might just might send it to a drum room, like a Valhalla room. See if that like pushes it back a little bit, maybe like a dark chamber. Sometimes that does a thing. Can kind of help push some of that brighter junk back. To it. Yeah, that might be it. I don't want to comb through and find another sample. that's kind of helping. Like, again, I feel like hi-hats, tambourines, all that bright junk, it's like it can be so bright and like rip your head off. And I think like especially if you're listening and mixing in like not the best acoustic environment with the most honest speakers and room, like some of that stuff can like really be hard to gauge. But yeah, you need just enough of that, and a little can go a long way. So I find myself like when I'm mixing for other people, like I'm always kind of darkening that stuff, and I'm darkening it a lot in my own productions when I'm producing, mixing, or even sending it to someone else to mix my own stuff. Yeah, the suit though, we can almost kill it. Yeah, just enough. Yeah, that verse hat's cool. I was thinking kind of throughout doing like a hat delay. Like a Perc. I have so many track presets. Instrumental delay. I think it's an Echo Boy or something like that. It's like a dotted eighth, dotted quarter. Let's add a little decap to that. Might be cool. You might ask, do you always do hat delay at this point in the mix? No. It's kind of what I'm reacting to. That'd be cool. All right, so in the name of big picture moves, I have this electric guitar aux right here that I'm just gonna send everything to, and on it is I have this preset called EGT starting point OTT. Again, I have videos linked down below that deep dive more on some of this stuff, but just some of my electric guitar starting points. I think for now I'm gonna send everything just to this aux called EGT. That's what I did in another song and didn't do as much individually because these like. Yeah, sure. They're however many tracks of guitar, but they're all kind of functioning more as one guitar. And I bet in the verses and later on in the mix, we're gonna end up splitting some of this off. But I would be curious just what sending to my aux right now did mix wise. Bypass it. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of starting to see what I'm talking about when I say some of that music needing to come forward. Like, again, not perfect yet. Let's see, like, what we're dealing with, though. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that because that's kind of like the main verse thing. And I find myself duplicating these tracks a lot. Just to treat the verses and choruses different. Probably mess with panning a lot, like just pan that guy left. That's a big one. Yeah, so I might just go ahead and bypass this and go EGT start. Yeah, and I might send this to a delay and maybe a chorus on the other side. Let's see. This instrumental delay with a thermal on it. Hand right, delay left. It's a cool trick. So I think that's a great example when I shoot over to that rough. Like when I talk about the instruments needing to come forward, like just quickly treating some of these guitars and like finding the important little instrumental hook in that chorused out guitar. Like listen to what this is already doing to the mix. Rough. It's all like thin drums and vocals. And in the mix. Get the idea? And we've worked on these guitars like 3 minutes. So this is what I mean, like big picture moves over the next half hour, 40 minutes or so that I'm going to be working on this the rest of the day. I'm just trying to do stuff like this to when I come back tomorrow, hopefully we're like 80% of the way there and can spend the rest of the time on that last 20%. Still recording audio. Gonna check my phone. My wife is texting me pictures of my child climbing in something. I have a 15-month-old, and he is awesome, and he is a handful. 15-month-old. All my parents know. And if you're out there watching and don't have kids, oh man, enjoy it. Enjoy not being as tired as those of you that have kids. You know. Oh man, if I look tired while mixing and filming this, it's because of that kid right there. Parents, you know. Yeah, already a crap ton of chorus on this. Now let's send to this brigade chorus. Might be cool. Thermal after that's cool too. This gives a little depth. What is the point in all this? These are too deep of questions to be asking while mixing. Let's mess with that a little bit. I feel like that's like a little too clean and perfect. That's cool. Cool. Some of the low mids got a little. So surfy, I love it. And as we're starting to bring these guitars forward. Obviously, I've spent zero time working on bass. So like some of the saturation, harmonic information, and interest we're doing to bring these guitars forward, my ear is like, go do that to bass too. But we can only do one thing at a time until AI can go do it in an instant. I don't know. I don't know if it can. I don't know if it'll be able to or not. This is not a statement in video on AI. But I only got one brain, set of hands. Deal with that later. Yeah. Rock and roll. Yeah, let's treat all of these kind of as one. So I'm now kind of taking things out of that EGT group and kind of treating them more like one thing, obviously. And I do find I tend to start mixing in choruses a lot. Like for me, that's kind of because from a gain structure standpoint, choruses typically in most songs are obviously going to be like your louder, your just like the heaviest hitting, loudest part. So I kind of want to be able to push into my mix bus and push into my mix from the loudest part of the song instead of like pushing the quietest part of my song up really far forward. And then you have like a 3, 4, 5 dB jump in the chorus, and you're like, oh crap, I don't have anywhere else to go. Choruses are obviously too like the important part of the song usually. So I kind of like to get my choruses feeling good and then mix a verse into the chorus. And then generally when I have a verse chorus flow feeling pretty solid, the rest of the mix can kind of start to fall together pretty good. Sometimes last choruses when Adlibs or new instrument parts come in, there's kind of some magic that has to be done then, and depending on like what a bridge or instrumental does, there's some work. But like if I can get the chorus feeling good, then a verse in the chorus feeling good, I'm usually in like pretty good shape. That's a little bright. Yeah, so I might pull in this ozone imager, pushing some of the low mids. This might be my move here. Yeah, wide low mids are cool. And warm low mids and guitars are cool. Saturation on guitars is cool. Had a little with that API. I think I'm overcompensating for that level because the bass isn't where I want it to be yet. And I really love that part. Want it to be highlighted. Cool guitars. This is really just like a drum bass guitar thing, which is it's cool. What's my instrument delay? EGT delay, whatever it is. Might just be right. go. Where's the guitars? Are the guitars perfect yet? No. But like again, 0 to 60 in 5-10 minutes of messing with those guitars, man. If you're watching with the timer right now, you're like, no, dude, that was 12 minutes. And however many minutes of messing with those guitars, like you see, we got things sitting in a pretty good place. And I didn't go like plug in by plug in. Had some good track presets that I know kind of work. Get me metaphorically 0 to 60, football, golf, fairway, kick, yeah, all those things. Get me in a pretty good place to be rocking and rolling. You know, pretty good. I'm going to do the same thing with the acoustics here. I'm going to preemptively split up these acoustics from verse acoustics, chorus acoustics. And I have this acoustic aux right here called ACU situation because it's my acoustic guitar situation. Oh, these acoustics aren't panned either. That's going to help us. So what is he at? Probably... Oh, CLA Mix Hub. Never used CLA Mix Hub, I don't think. I work with Waves sometimes, and I've never used that. Oh, jeez. Trying to do too many things at once here. Yeah, and like I can already tell you, like I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on it now, but like I'm probably gonna be doing a decent amount of work on making these verse guitars feel smaller to then make the chorus guitars feel bigger. You know, might accomplish that through panning, through EQ, you know, whatever other tools we feel like using at that point in time. Just kind of slapping the plugins on it for right now. You know? That's a little too much. This is way too bright. Send that to a little plate. A little plate on an acoustic never hurt anyone. A plate, yeah, that's the hall still. A little plate on vintage verb is kind of nice. Let's make that shorter too. I'm probably going to want to dirty up that chorus bass. Again, in the interest of 0 to 60. bass mix preset. Let's see what we got. Sometimes just the rip on CLA bass is awesome. Better than that. Yeah, I can tell I need to start getting some vocals in here, and then like that's kind of gonna be my last, like, again, big picture move of the day that I'm gonna be picking up tomorrow and like doing this in more details. Need to work on that verse guitar. Snap. Little noise in there. I'm just straight up replacing that kick with the In My Mind. Does this anything? That kick's so good. Sometimes it just works. I don't know. I don't know if it did or not. Let's roll with this. Yeah, so I just kind of have my standard vocal chain here. Again, videos down below, vocal mixing cheat sheet. You can get a deep dive on all this stuff. Make sure I'm still recording audio for you guys. Hang on. I am. We're still rolling. You can still hear me. But yeah, I'm going to just drag and drop these lead vocals down to the chain and kind of just get these making sense to when we pick up tomorrow. We're like rolling from a place that makes sense.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish.
Yeah, and again, I think the main thing that I really, really don't like about the lead vocals as are right now is, Yeah, what do we have? Arvox after all the CLA, including like the delay, it just the effects and yeah, JJP. Like it's all fine stuff. It's just the effects sound really, really cheap and really, really bright.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with.
Oh, yeah, it's killing me. So if I just pull this down to the vocal chain here, just be curious where we start. And this is a group of sisters, so who sings lead and who sings background is always like a little bit different on the song. So might take a little finesse in.
Point in all of this. It's the same damn thing.
And then I'll dupe this track. We'll just start with the leads, no BGs. Just to kind of get those in like somewhat of a place that makes sense. And then this will be our ad-lib track. So I think we got all the lead vocals where they need to go. Let's see if this is...
Will you drop me off?
Ah, panned 100% left. That's cool. We all love a lead vocal pan straight to the left. Ah, some kind of automation. Want to be panned up the pipe, Pro Tools. Come on. Pro Tools users, you know. I mean, this is just part of doing it, right?
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just more of the right starting point. It's a little thicker of a vocal right now. I might actually need to tame some of that out, but like...
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Hey, and just keeping it real, my wife's trying to call me. That happens while you're mixing sometimes. Wives call. Again, you get pictures of your kids. You know. Kid climbing. Kid singular. I only have one. Oh, geez.
I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Yeah, and again, like we've not done anything with effects yet. Like I just have some effects set up, but like just have a few random sends going, and like we're already in like an okay place.
I just wanted somebody
not perfect,
I could be myself, not somebody
but not terrible.
So selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point?
The sibilances are way better.
Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet?
The slap
it's
chain
cliche,
here is
but
kinda
it's
cool.
not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this?
That's cool. Yeah. I mean, I feel like a big part of the vocal sound on this song is the stacks. Like, listen, the true lead, like, isn't necessarily going to be a big part of it. Like, I'm feeling those doubles and gangs are going to be pretty cranked here, but still just kind of trying to get this to sit like how I perceive it to be right. And then we'll
Could
finesse
be
it.
myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this? But not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I
Rolly Son makes
just wanna
gangs
call
in
it
it.
quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girl. So long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody.
Man, so you really see that second chorus where I'm yet to add in the drum samples and split out the bass and any of that stuff. Like, man, the wheels fell off a little.
Just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody.
Compared to that, that's significant.
Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just.
Isn't it?
What's the
Oh.
What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche,
Yeah,
but
obviously
it's not
gotta
that
work on
tough.
some stuff,
Things
but-
were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic.
Hey, I
Starting
wonder, now that we're a little ways in this mix, what this backs versus the Ruby debate sounds like. And sometimes listening on my AirPods, which I'll probably do here in a few minutes before the end of the day, gives me a little perspective on this.
starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go
It's
home
like
yet?
cleaner.
I just wanted somebody
Yeah,
I
it's
could
like
be
cleaner
my-
and quicker versus like depth and I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it might just be an AirPod test, but I like the Ruby. I think.
Tragic, starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits.
Let's get these in a little
What's the
BGB
point in all of
chain.
this? Wanna call my somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish.
Might be editing
I swear
some
to
breath
God, I
later.
just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this? Wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. What?
What do we have here?
I should be out with my girl. So long I'm running out the door.
Sim. I wonder if I just send this to this PGB aux right here, what that does. Sometimes that's a thing when I'm getting these sessions from others.
I should be out with my girl. So long I'm running out the door. I just
Yeah, I'll be
can't take
editing
it
some of that.
anymore.
It might be.
Could be myself, the wreckage. I should be out with my girl.
I gotta tune
So
those
long
tomorrow.
I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take
kind of stuff that like all that noise and stuff should be the producer's job, but sometimes producers don't do that stuff. If they watch this YouTube channel, they do though, because I teach you how to edit all that stuff out. But you know, hey, sometimes when you're mixing, you gotta go throw the producer a bone and do some of that.
What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older?
A little sauce in that gang vocal.
Something that we missed.
Not that much sauce.
Point in all of this. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I think I just wanna call it quits.
Obviously, we're beating the rub. Listen more for balance.
Call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, not go home yet. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? It must be something. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I
Yeah,
could
so let's split out those tracks, but I think I'm almost at a good stopping point for like the 0 to 60 mixing today thing. Like, again, like you give a little reference back to the rough, and I've spent almost no time in the verse.
or walk me to the door. In a CVS, can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself.
Like that's still hitting almost minus 10 on the meter, but
Selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all? 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work. Where to go? What's the point in all of this?
yeah, I mean some work to do tomorrow for sure.
'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Let's go ahead and throw a little EGT start on that solo.
Point in all of this. What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good
And all that mouth
into
noise and crap, I gotta RX that. We'll get there.
things were good, things were
Gotta gotta pocket
magic
that
that
too. That's out
turned
of
from
pocket.
good into tragic.
Again, like
Maybe
probably shouldn't be the mixer's job, but man, if you got a high bar, you do whatever it takes to get the record to feel right. Even if you're like the mixer and the vocal editor, totally. But like I hear it, so I gotta fix it.
one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanna somebody I could be myself. Somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of that? So I'm walking away, not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girl. Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister.
Send myself an audio movers link for the AirPods.
Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we miss. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's a
Let's see what this sounds like on AirPods. Just big picture preliminarily.
Is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
Hearing things.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. Cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that.
Curious about this Bax versus Ruby thing here. Yeah, and this is mixing. Like, I feel like there's a point in like every mix about this part of the way through where like I've obviously have like leveled it up and like got the ball down the field, but like sometimes I'm like, I suck. Like, do I just need to start over? And like even at a really, really high level, I feel like that's what the game is. It's just trying crap and fighting it and finagling it until it's like, yeah, it feels good now. This is all very normal for me.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna
Bax
call
might be
it
the move.
quits. What's the point in all of
the
this?
Bax is
Wanna
it.
call my sister, cry on
Cleaner.
your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better in AirPods than the Ruby.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door?
I'm going with the
Will you
Bax.
bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough.
Spent the last
Things
hour
were
on the
good,
Ruby, but the
things
Bax
were
is
magic,
it.
then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
Bax cleaned up a lot for me.
I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You said.
Let me do a. Yeah, dude, I'm like, I feel like there's times where I like switch to an AirPod or switch to my computer or something, and it's like, dude, you're working on freaking $5,000 PMCs in a well-treated room. Are you deaf? Like, it's just the power of perspective, like listening in a different environment, changing it up, bouncing, going on a walk, checking in your car. Like, sometimes the most obvious stuff of like, I don't know what you've been listening to the video on up to this point, but like, dude, I think that at least in AirPods, and I'll check on my laptop later, check in my car, like The back sounds infinitely better than the Ruby, and here I was like, I don't know, I can't really tell. Some of the problems I was hearing, I think, were coming from the Ruby in the AirPods. It's hilarious. Gonna slap on this gang vocal thing and about call it a day, and we'll pick up with you tomorrow, or in probably like 3 minutes in this well edited video.
Just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away.
All right, one little verse, chorus, verse, AirPod listen, and we'll pick it up tomorrow.
What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we're in a really good place. Like, we totally accomplished what I hoped to accomplish. And what I love about this is, like, again, it's been what, like 70 minutes or so in real time of just sitting here. Like, this wasn't like 3 days of like retoiling and retoiling and retoiling. This was just like gut reaction plus some templates and some settings I had, like 0 to 60, big picture moves. And I think, like, big picture, I'm in a really good place to pick up tomorrow and get this thing rocking and rolling and sitting in a good place. So I'm gonna go be a dad and a husband because, hey, here's maybe the most important part of this video. Music's awesome. There's a lot more to life than music, and a lot more to life than sitting in this studio and making drums sound good, making snares crack, making vocals sit the way they should. Get out and enjoy life a little bit too. So I'm gonna go be a dad and husband, go to an early dinner at the golf course, and go enjoy a nice 70-degree and sunny evening here. So I'm gonna go do that, and we'll pick right back up with you here tomorrow. Alrighty, friends, good morning. We are back. It's probably not morning when you're watching this. This is just like 30 seconds after I just left off, but it's the morning for me. I got a fresh shave, gotta, shave off that baby face to make myself look even younger. Hey, when you hit 30, you'll take younger. Went from the polo to the t-shirt, had my morning coffee, just sipping on water this morning, and I've not done a dang thing on this mix. I listened to it streaming off my computer just while I was getting set up over here in the last few minutes just to get some perspective, but haven't done a listen through the speakers. So let's do a quick verse chorus check through the speakers and kind of see where I think we need to take this thing to finish it up on some fresh ears. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
What's the point in all of this?
Gotta clean that up. It already sucks. I need to thin that out.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear
vocals may need to come up.
Call it quits. What's the point in all of this?
haven't even worked on that much. Yeah, I feel like we're exactly kind of where I hoped we would be. Like I listened to it, it sounds like there's some mixed juice happening, but lots of little detail moves that we need to make. Definitely some vocal cleanup, getting the vocal levels right, getting the tone shaping perfect, especially the tone shaping with the BGVs. I hear some work that needs to be done there. A little bit of tonal shaping just on some of the music stuff I hear. And yeah, I feel like the verse guitars and verse stuff maybe could feel a little bit smaller to make the chorus pop a little bit more. Bass isn't 100% dialed in. So we got some work to do. But again, like we're not starting from like, faders up, nothing working. We're starting from a really good place and a fresh perspective. So I don't think it totally sucks. Drop down in the comments below if you think it does totally suck. It might. I think it's cool though. And let's keep working this thing till we get it at 100% and over the finish line. Yeah.
Will you drop me off?
First thing.
Wanna somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Yeah, just kind of dialing in some of that tone shaping of leads versus BGs here.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
So the pitch of the doubles aren't 100% accurate. Like I probably could let it slide, but since I'm doing this for the world to see, hey, teaching you how to be a great producer mixer, I should probably go. I'll just do a quick and dirty, fix this with APT. Like again, probably should have been on the producer, but that's cool. We'll just go, we'll go tightest timing and pitch. So we'll capture the guide, capture the dub, render a line. We'll have to fly these over a course to see if this is better.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that to get older. There must be.
Yeah, I want that breath gone from the BGs too. Like you don't normally need breaths. Like this crap adds up.
Have to get older. There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Same. Like yeah, again, like when I'm producing or cutting a vocal, I'm doing so much of this stuff. And sometimes when you're just mixing for hire, not everyone does all that stuff. So we get to do all that stuff.
What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Check all those.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do
I'm gonna kill that one too. All right, cool. So I think we're fine on a breath front. Render that.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call.
And then I think there's some gang
I
stuff
just
on
wanted
this
somebody
too.
I could be myself, but not somebody who could
Yeah,
be.
this girl gang. Let's dial this. I feel like a dirty gang here. I know I didn't spend much time on this, but I want more from this.
Somebody I could be myself, myself with not somebody.
I am gonna throw a little auto-tune. Pro. I don't want no amateur auto-tune. It's A. No, it's A flat. Who thinks in terms of G sharp? There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Antares. I think he had the Howard Benson plugin on this that I don't have, so I'm just gonna roll without
Somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits.
Yeah, and he doesn't have any panning going on, so I'm gonna go hard right, hard left, hard right, hard left. This will help us with some space.
Just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister.
And then there's this point in all this gang too. Like, yeah, kind of just getting these levels dialed in solo. Again, like some like stereo render stuff. They rendered to stereo tracks. I'll just roll with it for now.
All it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call.
And this like high formany gang might be able to come down.
What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister.
Yeah, so I muted that. I'm gonna pull that down. Just that bright format shift to whatever's happening on these tracks has been irking me a little bit.
Just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this?
Yeah, I think that vocal level, like just the balance and kind of tonality of the doubles, like those subtle couple moves are helping me a little bit.
Yes, can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this?
Check this in the track. I think we'll be closer. Hopefully.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this?
Yeah, I mean, we're clearly beating the rough, but I'm just checking for sometimes even in like, I'll call it a bad rough. It's not terrible, but sometimes in what we'll call the rough, you can tell me if it's good or bad. The fine rough, even though it doesn't sound mixed and doesn't sound like what I would want it to sound like, sometimes vocal balances still kind of can come across that I like to just like reference and see how is the producer and artist hearing things in the rough, because they're probably going to be used to it. And I kind of want to try to recreate that as much as possible. It's usually a good starting point.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish.
Yeah, the doubles are hot.
I just wanna call it quits. The point in all of this, wanna call my sister, cry on his shoulder.
They bring the doubles up.
We have to get older.
It's overdue.
There must be something that we missed. Cause what's the point in all of this?
I think we're pretty close to where that should be.
In a CVS, can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be.
Yeah, cool. Now let's work verse into chorus vocal. The little slap is a little bright, so I'm gonna lo-fi it.
The tragic, starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go?
Gotta work the bass there. Just make this verse feel smaller instrumentally.
Or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers, or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love.
Pull this little
I know
delay
it's
down.
cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
That's cool. Maybe let's try automating this delay up in the pre. A lot of times I would just split this to a different track, but it's kind of working.
Yeah, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
Might be the short delay I want up to the like 8th note vibe.
Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic.
Those BGs are a little hot, maybe a little low MIDI. We'll see. Let's dupe those. Yeah, so I mean, we are just making a series of little moves till we push play all the way through one time and are like, yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like, I don't know how long it's going to take. I have a general idea. Hopefully I'm not here for another 7 years, but if that's what it takes, I'll make like negative 30 cents an hour. It's cool.
But it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic.
Yeah, I might add my little bit of OTT just to go.
Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CD.
Let me send this to my little slate verb, short room, pan that left. Pan this guy right.
Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CD.
What's this like?
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a boat?
Might just be able to use the same treatment and level. Let's see.
Or walk me to the door. Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
I wish they would have doubled. Can I go home yet? I'm too much of a producer. I'm like, here's what I would have done. I'm right. No, I don't know if I'm right or not. I probably would have been like, hey, try this. And then I hear it back and I'm like, that idea sucked. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic.
Yeah, I mean, subtle details, but hear how much cleaner that is. The bass, I know, is like a little too much here. We're going to go clean that up soon.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? Or walk me to the door? Or is it just a chore?
In tune enough.
Or walk me to the door. Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic. Then it.
All right, let's make this thing feel a little smaller. Maybe we'll do it with a little RC20, the plugin of what, like 3 years ago now? Man, this was the plugin of a few years ago. Holy cow. I do like how it's taking some of that low end out though.
CVS, can I go home yet?
Giving a little vibe.
I just wanted somebody. Will you drop me?
Which one's this?
Will you drop
Do we need to do that here, but maybe less extreme? Let's see.
me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore?
Maybe just some of this EQ.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers, or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good.
Yeah, like I know I'm making all this feel smaller, but the intent is to like take the verse, like again, like even make the panning not 100% left and right, like establish the depth and width, the sonic feel to the mix, like here and here, so the listener's like, yeah, like this still feels cool. And then when the chorus comes, it's like, shoom, like all the bass, all the high end, all the low end, all the width. If we go crazy, could mess with an imager, panning, and automation on the 2 bus. That might ruin it though. That's really just what I'm hoping to accomplish here. Make the verse feel smaller so the chorus feels bigger. Gonna do it with the bass here in a minute too.
Into tragic, starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
All right, we're gonna do it with the bass now because it's a little much. Yeah, we don't want all that low in there yet.
Can I go home yet? Yeah, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
Yeah, we'll see if that's right. Sometimes my reference on the laptop and AirPods actually help me with like where to position the low end. So yeah, if you're listening on different speakers, you might be like, dude, you did way too much or way too little. We'll cross-reference and see. I know it's close right now.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers, or is it just a chore to make a bouquet?
Maybe sending to that EGT delay could be cool to help this guy dance a little bit. Why does Pro Tools, why does it never put my new send tracks where I want them to go? It's cool. I didn't even want to create a send.
Or walk me to the door. Will you bring me flowers, or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were mad. Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers?
Again, just kind of trying to get his
or is it
balances.
just a chore to okay, you know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanna sit back. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanna sit back.
Yeah, I think we need to do a little automating here too.
I just wanna somebody, I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister,
This is gonna
just
probably not
wanna
be right
call
yet.
it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder, could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell?
Yeah, it's always something I feel like I struggle with is like the right ratio of like beefy electric guitars in the chorus, because there is like a lot of the body and like chordal information from that. But then like to me, like the North Star, like shining object that I really want to highlight is the that guitar. No, not that one, this one. Yeah, and I sometimes joke and say, like, pretend like the listener's dumb and like they can only hear like one thing. You know, my buddy Nathan Dancer, one of the top mastering engineers in the world, like I think he talks about like if there's too much going on in a mix, and even more than that on an arrangement level, he's like, it's like trying to watch TV with like two monkeys on both sides of the TV. Like if you got too much going on, like here's a TV show, then there's a monkey over here, then there's a monkey over there. And I know it's like kind of a silly example, but like you really only in your brain and then like with your ears, however it was designed to work. This is beyond my pay grade, but like you really are only able to pay attention to so many things at once. So like, kind of keep the two monkeys on your shoulders while watching a TV show in mind when making a decision on what to bring out of a mix. Like your ear has like, I feel like in this song, you can hear the groove. So like drums, bass, chords, you can hear the vocal, and then you can hear like one other part. And that one other part to me is this one. So it's just like about trying to, get just enough of those like beefy guitars and bass up in the mix to get the chordal information across. And then, yeah, just setting that right, but then like really letting this guy shine.
My sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we miss. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this?
There's a what's this somewhere, yeah.
What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this?
All right, this is like mix meets production, but I know I'm kind of like jumping all over. Sometimes I'm like a lot more locked in on one section. I am going to do like a little reverse vocal thing. So it's like technically mixing. Like I'm not adding anything new. I'm just rolling with the audio they gave me, but doctoring it a little. I'm pointing all of this. I'm going to use the gang, this thing. If they hate it, I'll mute it. But again, this is where my producer writer brain just can't shut off sometimes when I mix. And then we're going to send this to Vintage Verb. Now we'll just kill all this and then just render that down. Then we will go reverse. Render. Make us one of these guys. Yeah, what about that for a trick, friends? Now where's it need to go? Kind of cool there. I think it's like this. Yeah, then I'm going to put a little bit more reverb on that now to push it back. Do I do like a tremolator? Kind of cool. Let's see what the tremolator does. I know I can't help myself, right? Yeah, it might be kind of cool. Is it the depth? Might not need it. What's the point in all of this? Oh, but now I gotta make my gang aux active. What's the point in all of this? Yeah, that's kind of cool, maybe. Yeah, we'll massage it. I think it's cool. I've been hearing it. What's the point in all of this? Yeah. Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but all right, where's that pop coming from? That's driving me nuts.
I love. I know it's
Right
cliche.
there.
It's just a chore to make a bouquet.
you
You know that I
there.
love. I know
You
it.
can see that guy. If I couldn't see it, I would just RXD click it, but like we'll go ahead and kill it on the slap track too. So now it's just like series of like all these little details from edits all the way to like, oh, that's way too loud or not hitting right.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, and it's that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, and it turned from good into
I like how the guitars are smaller now.
Starting fights over nothing in a CVS.
Why not Walgreens?
Can I go home yet? I just wanna say, can I go home yet?
I've been kind of hearing like a little throw. Can I go home? Yeah. Oh, something like that. So let's try it. I have the. Let's do delay throw Kobe. I do too, and see what that does. Pull up auto tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we just I actually like the like chorusy tone on it. Now we just need to bring in. The song is brought to you by Chorus.
Yeah.
I don't want H delay. I don't know, man. I love Echo Boy Jr. It's just like so intuitive and sounds really good to me all these years later.
Yeah.
Not that much feedback.
Not go home yet.
Yeah, I think it is eighth note, but it's just not hitting right.
Can I go home yet? I just wanna sit. Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it at the end of the chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe something like that. The old 11 rack chorus.
Yeah. I just wanna sit back.
Yeah, I'm gonna render this down. Maybe add a little verb to it. Again, these little things, like, I've just kind of heard them in my head as we've rolled. Then you try them and see if they're good or not.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, do I not have a click? Let's create a click track.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoops, we'll do it like this.
Home yet?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Home yet? I just wanna somebody I could be my. Can I go home yet? I just wanna.
I might kill it.
Can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody.
And then put it just a little vintage verb. This isn't like 100%.
Go home yet? I just wanna somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna come.
This hat is a little hot. Man, that's a tongue twister.
I just wanna somebody.
Not that one. This one we worked on. I might crank the soothe a little.
Pointing all of this, wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something. You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Yes, can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody I could
Yeah,
be
that
myself.
was close.
I'm good into tragic, starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody.
Yeah, so it's actually like more like a verb throw.
Can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody I could be myself with, not some home yet. your chain,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's the same.
cool.
Will you drop me off?
All right, I'm gonna AirPod check that much. I feel like, yeah, I'm just gonna AirPod check that
you
much.
know that I love.
Drop in the comments up till this point, what should I have done? Be like, dude, are you deaf? You should have obviously done da 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 da. What would you have done different? This is like all like what I love about mixing is it's just like a series of so many micro choices. Getting my phone to stream to. I stream audio movers at the end of my mix bus to my phone and then pop on my AirPods. And sometimes I stream it to my laptop over here. I like listening off kind of crappy laptop speakers and listen on AirPods. Doing all those things, trying to set this up. Yeah, I think once we have a verse chorus feeling pretty good, we'll be in good shape to cruise.
What's the point in all this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that.
I already want to take out a little the low end of this.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? What's the point in all of this?
Yeah, I like that better, thinner.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers?
That bass slide might need a little different treatment too. Yeah, you hear different things on AirPods. I personally listen to a ton of music on my AirPods when I'm walking or working out. I don't really listen to music when I'm working out, honestly, but yeah, I listen to so much stuff on here. I know how they sound, so much of the world. Just listening to music on these babies too. Shoot, getting logged out of my phone.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a boat?
I might want a little like split the difference of these because like this is like functioning as the bass in my mind.
What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this?
I like our reverse guy.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights.
Yeah, a little too much low mid and all those BGs. If I'm talking loud, I'm like, huh? It's because I got these AirPods in.
Or walk me to the door. Or is it
Sometimes
just a
little
chore?
goes a long way on these types of moves. We can crank the soothe there too.
Good, magic.
Yeah,
Good, tragic. Or walk me to the door.
I think this is going to be closer.
Make a bouquet, you know that I love. Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet? You know that I love. I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister,
vocal might be a little loud.
shoulder, why the
Star can come up. Vocal might be a little loud. AirPods help me with that.
Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on a
And there's like a.
What's the point in all of that? 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 What's the point? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same. CVS, can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing.
Neutronic Strider.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
My phone.
You say you'll change, but it's the same day.
I didn't hear some of that. Yeah, I think it's
But
close.
it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
I like how the bass is
I
smaller.
just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all
That chorus
starting
is
fights
close.
over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk.
I wonder if our little reverser guy into verse 2 is cool.
What's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all
Brought down.
the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Got a point in all of this. You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
All right, I'm gonna do a verse chorus on the AirPods and switch back to the speakers.
What's the point in all of this?
This what's the needs some decap or something.
What's the
And honestly, I was gonna do this when I get back out of the AirPods. No, I don't need to update Melodyne. I do need to update Melodyne, but you don't have to remind me, Pro Tools. Melodyne update. Thank you.
What's up? 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 What's up?
Put a beat over that.
What's up? 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 What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing.
Yeah, I think we're really, really close. I think we're most of the way there on that verse chorus. Probably missing something obvious. You guys drop in the comments down below. What have I missed so far? Maybe we'll catch it, maybe we won't.
Fights over nothing in a
Back on the
CVS.
speakers.
Can I go home yet? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away.
All right, we gotta clean up some of this.
But it's the same damn thing. So I'm walking away. You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreck. Point in all of this.
Gonna dupe this guy. That really should be separate. Yeah, I mean, as you've seen, I do a lot of duping and splitting out of tracks. It's just because this verse 2 vocal is gonna probably need a different treatment than the point in all of this vocal from the intro. So instead of doing a bunch of automating, just make a new track.
You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing.
I might want the dancier delays here too.
You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting. You say you'll change. Same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what changed, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting.
I think we can pull the gain on these guys down even further since we have the lead doing this with it now. Let's get that the same, maybe somewhere in here. Try this.
You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up.
It's behind the beat, so I'm gonna fix that and kill the breath.
So I'm walking away, not wasting one more second. I'm picking
a little too much there.
So I'm walking away, not wasting one more second.
Still did a little too much, something like that.
Walking away, not wasting one more second. I'm picking.
I think I just did the whole thing a little too far ahead.
Not wasting one more second.
It should be something like this. It's gonna pop right now, but
Away, not wasting one more second.
Yeah, now we'll fix it. Like, again, is this technically mixing? No. But it's just something I hear that's making the record not as good as I think it could be, so we'll fix it.
So I'm walking away, not wasting one more second.
Nice.
I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage.
Left of the wreckage, like that is not in time, that is not locked. You can see it, you can hear it.
Second, I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage.
So much better. That was not in time like that. Like, if we ref back to the rough there, which we haven't done in a minute.
Damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away, not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be.
Ironically, it sounds more in time in the rough. Maybe I have some plug-in latency or something. I don't know.
Second, I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage.
Sometimes, like, bringing out instrumentation too, like, kind of exaggerates rubs that like weren't necessarily as present in a rough mix.
You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away, not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girl, so long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanna somebody
Ganged out.
running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it. I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
It's a little low MIDI. I need to clean up I like the gang thing. I just need to clean them up a little bit. But yeah, you see, like, verse 2 is like kind of sort of like has its crap together ish because I spent all that time on V1 chorus 1.
Gotta save.
Whoops, that's real time. Jeez. First day.
Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. Running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not some left
I
of
think this one is the one that's.
I should be out with my girls. So
Yeah, so that needs to get tuned a little bit tighter. I'll do this real quick.
I should be out. I should be out with my girls. Out with my girls. So long I'm running. I should be out with. I should be out with my girl. So long I'm running out the door.
So that's a thing where, like, the blob on Melodyne might have said, hey, this is tuned, but what does your ear tell you there?
So long I'm running. So long I'm running out the door.
Do I have a little auto tune on the front of that chain? Might do us a little world of wonders too. It might not have to do as much.
I should be out with my girls. So long I'm running.
Yeah, it didn't do us all the world of wonders. We'll fix it.
Should be out with my girls. So
Da, da, da.
I'm running out the door with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. I just can't take it anymore.
So that should all be one note. I'm kind of doing murder here.
I just can't take it anymore.
Glamorous.
I just can't take it anymore. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. I just can't take it anymore.
Man.
I just can't take it anymore. I should be out. I just can't take it anymore. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door.
Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
I just can't take it anymore. I just want.
I'm actually gonna change the da da da, but to da na na and da na na. I think this might be cleaner.
I should be out with my girls. So long, I should be out with my girls.
I should be out with my girls.
I'll leave it. I'll leave it.
I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta
All right, let's render that Melodyne and move on with our lives.
I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
I just can't take it anymore.
I just wanna
Cool.
long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
I just can't take it anymore.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with.
All
Now,
right, how's this all?
why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking.
Oh, I was gonna.
Bitch, I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister.
Oh,
What's the
no wonder it sounds so distorted. I was like, where'd this distorted vocal come from? It's because I did that decap on this thing right here. I didn't realize that was the same track as the chorus.
yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my
But I might do that little Pro Q thing that I did. Pro Fab Filter Pro Q3. This plugin, you know.
What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
I just can't take it anymore.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna come running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else.
I just can't take it anymore.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself.
They were doing better than the rock. those up a little bit can help.
Be so sad, can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself and not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point?
There's some moves like this, whoops, like this right here that we have not flown over. Like volume moves and some split offs. And yeah, we got this automation guy right here.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself and not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? I just wanted somebody.
We'll hit that solo in a minute.
You say you'll yourself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself and not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Okay, yeah, we gotta work.
I just wanted somebody.
Now the ad-libs are like really the solo, that little section, like we gotta spend a minute on that, and then it's just like playing it down and seeing how we're feeling. We're getting there
What's the
though.
point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were bad. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned. The point in all of this? The point in all of this? Things
Yeah, and then I actually want to bring up the rhythm here, I think, and then our little North Star. But might want to bring that down there since that clashes with this solo.
point in all of this?
Yeah, hear how that's in that same kind of frequency ranges.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll
Yeah, all right, we got work to do here. Let's filter this guy down, make a moment out of it. It's actually not even what I planned on opening. I thought I was opening Filter Freak 1, but it actually kind of did a cool thing.
magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic.
We'll do the same kind of deal here. Like making this stuff feel really small again, so the last chorus feels huge. You get it now, right? Sometimes I use the Butch Vig vocal telephone plugin for this, but
everything will work out. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
in the game
Things
track, I
were
think
good,
that's
things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything.
let's do a little RC20 on this. Do a little RC on this one too.
Into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
Solo's not 100% yet.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
Freak out!
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I should be out with my girls, so long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Just wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this?
Drink water from a mason jar.
Cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything.
I like the filtered verb guitar thing.
Maybe one day
All right, we need to tweak this
things were
timing.
good, things were
I'm
magic.
just gonna slap an RX mouth declick on that too.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
Like you hear how behind the beat that is.
Tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Maybe one day everything will into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
Cool.
Things were good, things were magic, then it. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic.
Tragic lingers a little long.
And from good into tragic. Maybe one day. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out.
It's pretty close.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good.
Verb there. Let's do our 224. Turn the send all the way down. And then just do a little automation here.
Things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Alright, we'll fix it.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanna somebody. One day everything will work out.
Close.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
I'm gonna treat that in this.
Into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll
Oh,
just
telephony.
freak out.
That's cool.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself. Now
I like
somebody
leaning that telephone
say
thing.
everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody.
Yeah, we gotta fix that fill too. Not even fix, but might try adding a couple samples to it. We'll see. You're doing something. And then there were some down here too.
Until then, I'll just freak out.
I like that telephone thing. This is why you reference the rough right there.
Until then, I'll just freak out.
I mean, that tuning needs looked at. Let's look at it, friends. Checking my audio. You still here? Down, 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 down.
Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak. And I'll just.
Why are you not separating?
Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just. Until then, I'll just freak out. Then I'll just freak out. I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
I see why.
Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Gotta massage this.
Until then, I'll just freak out. 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 Until then, I'll just freak out.
The glam life right here. This is the glam life of being a producer, mixer, whatever I am today. More glamorous than being a parent.
Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Cool.
Until then, I'll just freak out.
Like the gangs can be like slightly looser, but there was some, we heard it. There was a little rub going.
Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Until then, I'll just freak out. And I'll just freak out.
I think that's cool. Pretty good, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Do this aux and then add a.
Until then, I'll just freak out.
Yeah, and then Do the Butch Vig vocals. He's got a telephone preset in here. Talked about that a minute ago with the guitars. Telephone 1, I think.
Workout.
Might be a little much.
Workout. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
No, not the lo-fi. What does that plug in? Gain reduction has a lo-fi on it.
Work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Gotta fix that ad-lib too.
Work out. Until then, I'll just freak out.
Gotta put some sauce on it.
Things are tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Thing will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. Work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of that? Until then, I'll just freak out. Thing will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not.
All right, let's fix that ad lib. The and then put some burb on it finally.
I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God, somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call.
Yeah, we're just gonna want to probably tuck these guys. We'll fix it, I promise.
I swear to God, I swear to God.
Yeah, so it's the same thing twice, it looks like. Hey, Melodyne's not telling me to update. Probably do need to update. See it right here. We did it.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of that? Just wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
That was close.
Everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not some.
I'm gonna commit this audio down to have the option to do a couple more things to it. Might make 100% reverb track out of it. I got a Butch Vig chain that I sometimes like to do that telephony thing on the Adlibs. We'll try a couple things out and see. I think we're getting there though. I think we're pretty close on this mix. Like certainly we've come a long way from the rough and like relatively speaking, not all that much time. Still some details I want to make sure we're feeling good about, but we're getting there. No. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, for some reason I lost all my. Yeah, once we get some verb on that, that'll be nice. Let's do this right here too. Know why this X delay track is being like this today, but it is. Sometimes my AirPods Check helps me at these levels too. Fine line.
Things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just. Until then, I'll just freak out.
I don't go that hard, but. Punishing it more.
Everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I said, I swear to God.
For a production standpoint, there was like one more instrument that came in there, but it seems like this is just a bit of like a copy paste on the chorus, like, which is fine. It's cool. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I just kind of wish from a production standpoint there just was like something new to emphasize, but we'll just roll with it and maybe push fader on something else. So I do tend to like to do that in last courses, like, oh, new ear candy. Hey, listener, like you haven't heard this before exactly.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself,
all right, this fill.
I just wanted somebody.
Sugar. So I got my trigger tracks here. I'm gonna do this. I got a couple trigger tracks that are probably not set up at all for fill this fast. The volume on Pro Tools, like really Pro Tools. Sometimes when you import session data in Pro Tools, it gets a little funny like this. I don't know why. It's like, read my mind better, Avid. Come on. Yeah, so gonna do that with toms too, but there's that unreserved snare coming soon. Yeah, I think you're seeing why we might want to do that. And that. Dig it. Oh, there's a snare too. We'll fix the pocketing on this. Da-da-da. So yeah, it's like this. See what we're doing here. It's a little over triggered. We'll how much better those samples sound. Shaka doo doo. And I don't know if there would be kicks with those toms, maybe. We're gonna do the same thing on that other fill too. But these are my go-to, like, big, like, mixing a drum kit. If you've been around the channel, you've seen me use these triggers and samples on other videos before. Like, if I'm mixing a real drum kit, these would be my drag and drop reel things. And I wasn't really happy with how just the tone of those toms sounded, so I thought we'd just slam them with it. I mean, just the snare alone. It's probably something like this. You know, maybe. Might be able to roll with those toms now, actually. Snares were the big ones. Down because I'm not having that in that last chorus. Like, and do we need to add the undertone? Could add that to the last chorus and see, maybe there's our new element. Fill sounds a lot better than whatever that fill was originally. Like, yeah, I really don't like that. What's he got on the VMR? Maybe on an AirPod Check, I'll disagree.
Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I could be myself, but not somebody.
The kappa. How about that for? Yeah, there's a couple others. So.
Take it anymore. I just wanna. Take it anymore.
Flam.
Can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I can't take it anymore. I just want somebody. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanna. Just can't take it anymore. I just want.
Just gonna bring the group of all that down. Dude, what? Why do you gotta be this way, PT? Why? Why you gotta do me like that?
Just can't take it anymore. I just wanna. Just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so self. Can't take it anymore.
It's really just that beefier snare.
Just can't take it anymore. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanna get. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanna somebody all day. Point it all day. I just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I could. Just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I
Take it
could.
for the snare.
All day,
Really, the one later on is what really irked me.
all day. So point it all day. Oh, if I got nobody else, I just can't take it anymore. I just want somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my
doing a lot better than
sister, cry on why the hell
What
did
we
we?
were given, we've got this thing like maximized pretty far. I mean, I feel like that's a lot of my job. It's just like maximize whatever I've been given. It could be the best production in the world or worst production in the world. If it's an incredible production, it might just be moving the needle, 2-3% to just push it over the edge. Or, maybe if it's not a very good production, you got to go in and do some work. And we did whatever we needed to do on this here to where I think it's like it's getting to the point where it sounds pretty close to me. Let's do a couple listens and then I'll switch the AirPods and then I think we're about there. Then, if it feels good on a couple listens and playbacks, I'll bounce it and maybe live with it and then send it off to the client and see what they think.
What's the point in all of this?
Cool.
Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet?
Nice.
I just want somebody I could be myself, but not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this?
Where I wanna
Wanna
be,
call my
probably.
sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second.
Or a little thing, little
But
breath.
it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so
Yeah, I could hear it here.
boy, you're all damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Now, you say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Now, you say you'll change, but it's the same.
Like, sounded good. Like that verse chorus flow though.
You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the
I don't know if I like the
point
beefy
in
last
all of
chorus
this?
there.
Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
So those ad-libs aren't quite hitting right.
Things were
On that
good.
solo.
What's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were not. The point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. Just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself. I just wanted somebody I could just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call. I swear to God. Quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Maybe the no lo-fi on the ad-lib.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with. Not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on your shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older?
reminder of where this rough mix started from.
Fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody I could be
Man,
myself.
let's hear from here.
Not that tough. Things were good, things were magic. Then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanna somebody I could be
And like on a meter,
now somebody who could be so
still hitting kind of
selfish. I
loud.
swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all? Just wanna call my sister.
I think with what we were given, we're doing all
Why
right.
the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but
Cool. I think I'm at the point where I want to do a couple AirPod listens, make sure we're in good shape, and I think I'm about ready to bounce. I think, again, with where this rough mix started, we pushed it pretty far down the field. I think we've transformed it pretty good. Yeah, there's a couple things, like if I were producing it, I would have like maybe added a few details that, just to be honest, aren't in the track. But again, I think with what we're given, we're in a really good place here. I think that we've done our job. You know, everybody's been listening to this rough. They've gotten used to the sound of this rough, and I think, you know, it's a pretty good transformation job we've done. Let me rig up. I got rid of my listen to for the meter. Copy and send this. Let's give this a lesson. A lesson. Jeez, a listen. Words are hard sometimes. Give it a listen and see how we're feeling on the AirPods. Here we go.
what's the point in all of this?
All right, turn up the what's this.
What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be what's the point?
Yeah, I think I want the North Star a little more.
In a CVS, can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say
Right,
you'll
put some
change, but
AirPods
it's the
sound
same
good.
damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. magic, then it turned from good into tragic.
It's a little wet, I thought.
Must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this?
Better.
Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until then, I'll just freak out. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this?
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm almost at the point where I might do one more listen and in this video and then push play and then live with this mix for an hour or two. Go eat lunch, give it a listen, and if it sounds good after lunch and like a little bit of time away, I'll send it to the client as is. There might be a couple minor little tweaks on this by the time the song actually comes out. I'm sure maybe a minor tweak or two before I actually send it to the client, but I think we're most of the way there. You've seen the process. You've seen us go through this just incrementally, one move at a time, push this mix down the field. Again, we started with a rough mix that sounded like this.
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits.
And got it to a final mix that sounded like...
I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits.
Yeah, I mean, pretty solid transformation, I think. Let's do one more listen. I'm going to do it on AirPods. You're going to do it wherever you're listening. One more listen, top to bottom, all the way down. And if nothing jumps out on this AirPod listen, I'm going to go ahead and bounce this guy. And put fades on it, of course, too.
What's the point in all of this? Will you drop me off or walk me to the door? Will you bring me flowers or is it just a chore to make a bouquet you know that I love? I know it's cliche, but it's not that tough. Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Starting fights over nothing in a CVS. Can I go home yet? I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? You say you'll change, but it's the same damn thing. Boy, you're all talk, so I'm walking away. Not wasting one more second. I'm picking up what's left of the wreckage. I should be out with my girls. So long, I'm running out the door. Gotta save myself, I got nobody else. I just can't take it anymore. I just wanted somebody I could be myself with, not somebody who could be so selfish. I swear to God, I just wanna call it quits. What's the point in all of this? Wanna call my sister, cry on her shoulder. Why the hell do we have to get older? There must be something that we missed. 'Cause what's the point in all of this? What's the point in all of this? Things were good, things were magic, then it turned from good into tragic. Maybe one day everything will work out. Until